Hey Grace family, wanted to take a minute and tell you about our thoughts and heart and plan for communion this coming week. Of course, Holy Week is always a really meaningful time to celebrate and remember the sacrifice of Christ through communion, and we want this year to be no different. Of course, it's always nice to be together that way and to remember the sacrifice of Jesus. But this year, we're going to be able to do that kind of together but separate. And there's actually some upsides to that. And we think that families and individuals, kind of you being with your family, or maybe linking up if you're an individual at home with some other people that are at their house, and taking the ownership of remembering the sacrifice of Christ and practicing communion at your home on your own is a very meaningful thing to do. And actually, I think can really catalyze us spiritually when we take that ownership of doing it on our own, kind of by ourselves or with our families. And so what we want to do is we want to come alongside you and put together some resources. We're going to put those all together on a web page on our website. And you're going to be able to go to that web page and catch some teaching videos that we're going to put together for you, some worship that you're going to be able to enjoy, and we're going to put together a whole experience for you to be able to really walk through communion together. And so between now and then, now and Friday, if you can kind of set the stage to be able to have that experience, we think that would be fantastic. So what you want to think of for that experience on Friday is prepare your home a little bit to be as quiet of an environment as you can make. Maybe dim the lights a little bit, get kind of the stage set for that communion feel, where it's a little bit more serious, a little bit more sober, and really focused in on the sacrifice of Jesus. If you're on your own right now, kind of self-quarantining or social distancing, maybe find another friend or a life group member, or connect with a whole life group and video chat in or call them and find a way to connect to a group of people. And so you can experience that together if you want to do it that way, or if you want to do it on your own, that's fine as well. But get prepared. Find some bread and some grape juice or wine if you want to use it that way. Think about how you're going to walk through kind of washing each other's feet if you're there as a family, and get all the tools together. We're going to send you resources that kind of explain all of the things you're going to need, and get in your mind, when are we going to do it? How's it going to work? How's it going to look? And we'll want to be able to take ownership and really focus our hearts in on the sacrifice of Jesus. That's really what communion's all about. So stay tuned for those details coming out here later in the week. Look on our webpage on Friday and you're going to see that. And then, of course, begin to pray and get your heart ready to experience our ancient version of communion that is extremely powerful and I think will be moving for us all spiritually. Let's do that together.